Are you better yet? Yes. Okay, there's people. There they go. Wee! Wee! Ready? Happy?
Yes, we'll be ready for about 2 minutes, Ben. Come on.
For the third year in a row, the Leogang track has tested riders to the maximum with the wet conditions. The famous woods has had people struggling the whole time. The sun did come out on race day, but it only dried that top section of track, which was running really fast for race runs. Looking first at the junior racing, Phoebe Gale took her first win this year with a massive run that saw her pull ahead of fastest qualifier Jenna Hastings by 14 seconds. For the junior men's category, the fierce battle between Jackson Goldson and Jordan Williams is ongoing. This weekend, it was Jordan Williams taking the win, back-to-back wins after his win in Scotland not long ago. We did hear that Jackson may have had some issues at the top of the course, but that's racing. Yep. I had some problems on course, and that's why I didn't qualify. I had a lot of problems, Glenn. Camille Balanche has made history in Leogang by being the only woman to have ever won here 3 times in a row. And not only did she win 3 times in a row, she won by 11 seconds, which is the biggest winning margin in the women's racing I've seen in ages. Also, there was a surprise person on the podium with Louise Ferguson from Scotland. She didn't even have the points to enter the World Cup and was racing with a GB jersey. She qualified, she raced, and she finished in 4th place, which was super cool to see. Scotland! That's a nice bit of wind you got there. What's that for?
This is 4th place in the downhill today, so a bit of a surprise, but I'm really happy with it.
I heard a rumour that you didn't actually do the practice day.
Nah, I completely missed it. I got stuck in Germany for like over a day with cancelled flights, and then just managed to get here in time for the quali day. So I did 2 practice runs and then straight into qualification.
Right. And have you ever ridden here before?
No, but I really like it. The wood section was hectic, and then the top was really cool. The bet was that if I got on the podium, Dan had to eat whole chilies tonight, and if he got on the podium, I had to eat whole chilies tonight.
So this is Dan Booker, is also on Nuke Proof. He got 5th at the EWS. He said you do this bet if you got on the podium. He probably thought that was a safe bet.
I thought it was a safe bet for him too, until today. And now.
You got to eat those chilies, Dan.
Eat those chilies. You got to eat them.
Well, I don't know how you managed that, but flipping fair play to you. Congratulations, World Cup podium.
Thanks, Ben. I'm stoked.
So we had another big moment in the elite men's where Matt Walker took his first ever World Cup win. I was trying to figure out how this happened, and we think we know. The junior racer in the Madison Saracen team beat him at the last race, and he was absolutely tamping. He could not take it, so what he did was he's like, right, watch this, and he won, and he beat Jordan, and he did it. And I'm sure he's pleased as punch, and I'm actually really stoked for him. Super cool to see him taking his first win. As is now tradition, Laurie Greenland, he's up in this split. Oh, what happened? He's now down at this split. Well, I know someone that might know what happened. We'll go ask him. So Laurie Greenland, top split. The presenters, the flipping mic dude, he shat his pants because you were 3 seconds up.
Yeah.
It's not possible. I don't know how you did it. But then after that, you had an incident. What happened, man?
I looped off the back of my bike doing a double manual on an uphill roller section that was completely unnecessary.
Oh yeah, pretty classic maneuver.
I should have just rolled through uphill rollers, and I'm literally speechless about it. It's such a rookie error.
Yeah.
If that was a technical bit of track, I was in that zone where I was like into it. I think lesson learned, I shouldn't do stuff that I've not practiced before, I guess.
So I was going to say, was that something you were doing every run?
No, I was normally doubling in, but the pace I carried around that turn, it was so much drier that the pace was so much higher. It was just one of those things that I would naturally do on a pump track, or if I was riding at home, you know, it's one of those things. And I looped off the back. I mean, I made my chainstay shorter for this race. Because it's so wet and the woods were so hard, so I've never tried to manual that bike. Maybe I got caught out by the chainstay, but I'm trying to make an excuse here. It's just my fault. I don't know what I was doing. I honestly don't know what I was doing.
Yeah, it's mad. Like, can you describe where in the track that was?
So you come out the first tunnel, then you've got a fast shoot into a left-hander.
Yeah, the real
There's
big
three
holes.
uphill rollers.
Yeah, before the kind of uphill takeoff.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know what I
Like-
mean? What a rookie error. Like, I mean, the rest of the track's so hard. I can ride that. Why did I do that? Honestly, it's so weird.
Did you feel like you were getting that top section mint?
Honestly, I just felt like I was flowing down the hill on my bike. It didn't feel anything special. I only knew it was special when I got to the bottom and everyone's informed me about it. But what can you do, man? It's racing. I'm not going to do it in Lenshider, I'll tell you that.
No manuals in Lenshider. If anyone sees him pulling a manual, tell him no. One section of the course that caused lots of problems and carnage all week has been the step-down drop leading out of the woods. The issue is the mud gets dragged down out of the trees onto the run-up and then dries, becoming sticky. This steals the rider's speed and it catches them out as it is rolling slower than it had before, causing them to misjudge their speed. And if you misjudge your speed on that drop, wha-bam! Oh! Across the week, this has taken out multiple riders, including Pinkbike Racing's own Jackson Connolly, who leaves the weekend with a broken wrist. Michaela Parton destroyed her bike after coming up short and had to continue the weekend borrowing Reese Wilson's frame. She did find a small one eventually, but yeah, she was riding on Reese Wilson's frame, going to Scotland, sharing the parts. It's hard to know what the organisers should do in this kind of situation, and it's a really tough one to decide, but I'm sure you can debate in the comments about what they should have done. That's it, we're on the outro now, Glenn. We did it. Outro, here it comes. You ready? Oh, that's it! From here in Leogang, from me, from Pinkbike, we are done. We're gonna go wash the stains out of our white pants, and we'll see you in Lenzerheide in a few weeks in Switzerland. Just before you go, if you're watching, buy your food before you cross the border. It's lots cheaper. We'll see you there.
Man, you left your water bottle.
So we've been stood here for about half an hour as I finish the script. Not a single person has used that bike wash. Is that good, is it?